reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Using his legs, it's Welch. Breaking free at the 35. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Same tailback, another carry. Fighting him off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Salter. The receiver makes the catch. Right down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Powering through the defender. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it to the right side. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Scanning the field, it's Salter. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 50, the 30, past the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in the semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Miller. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Welch. Past the 30. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Salter. That catch is hauled in. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Bucks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun running play ball. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. Back's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's third down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Jones. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Bennett. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Salter. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The Buffaloes come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Increasing out motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Colorado, as they put 6 more on the board. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And it's good for a 1st down, the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Drones. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Green. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Green. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a
It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw, it's Salter. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense, big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Welch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and hit him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets him go. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To pass. It's Drones. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Stop at the 33, but that's enough to make a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Drones. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Makes the grab, it's Miller. Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. That's good Good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buffaloes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. Trying to find room. It's Welch. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. And here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Hands off to the left. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking for 6. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Salter. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Buffs, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid beat on that run.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. The back's got it. Juke to get free. They make the stop, but it's a big play. They're 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. With the catch, it's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pass, it's Drones. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Grab made by the tight end. The Hokies moving quickly down the field here.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Hokies! This offense really clicking.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The handoff. It's Welch. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Salter. He finds the running back in the flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. He breaks free. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35.
Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. He'll ride the back again here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To the air, it's Drones. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting and bigger as they go on to the national championship championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.